Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to another video. I know it's been super long since my last upload, but I thought it'd be kind of fun to do a end of the year 2024 slash beginning of 2025 collection update. I'll talk about why I didn't upload for so long in a second, but I thought since this will be a very long video anyways, we can get right into it and then I can talk about that while I'm flipping through everything. So as per usual, we'll start off with my smallest binder and my most miscellaneous binder. This still has cards that I don't collect the groups or I don't collect the member, and I only have 1 or 2 cards for the member or the group. So let's talk about why I was gone for so long. It really was not like a deep reason at all. It literally, I filmed videos of me storing photocards, and I even filmed a collection update video midway through 2024, but for some reason I wasn't able to send it to my laptop to then upload the video, and I got so frustrated that I kind of just gave up after a few weeks of trying. And so I don't think those videos will ever see the light of day, but I really wanted to try again because, I don't know, I felt like it would be kind of fun to have this memory of what my collection looked like at this point in time. There have been some additions to this binder, as you can see if you watch the comparison video of, I guess, a year ago. But otherwise not much has changed in this binder except for that it is slowly falling apart and I really should get a new one. But it still works for now. As long as the photocards are safe, I'm okay with it. But yeah, this binder, we want to be fast because we have much bigger things to talk about. But this is what it is looking like right now, and I do have a few cards that won't be in this video that I do have on hand. I just haven't been able to store yet because I do not have enough supplies or space. That's been a real issue this year, but yeah, so that was this tiny binder. Moving on to my second single page binder. This one has had quite a few changes. It used to house Yena, and then it had miscellaneous girl group cards in it, and now it has the miscellaneous boy group cards in it. So I will quickly flip through. I love this card. It's a broadcast card from nmixx's Fuego release that they did shortly before they joined Road to Kingdom 2, I believe. But yeah, I just love this card. And then I have my NCT Dream extra cards here for anyone that is not Jaemin or Mark. My TNX extra cards. Kyungjin did leave the group a few weeks ago, which kind of made sense. I feel like the boys aren't getting any music or any promotion, so I feel kind of bad for them, but hopefully they'll have a comeback this year. That is what I am praying for. Yeah, so we have those cards, and we have my extra zb1 cards. I'm very excited for their comeback. Listen to Dr. Doctor, it slays so hard. And then I have some extra 17 cards in here. And that was it. And then this is a broadcast replica, and this Sun freebie back here, but that was this binder. Moving on to my 2 pocket binders. This I think probably has changed, the contents have kind of changed, but it still is my miscellaneous girl group cards where I have more than 2 cards, but I also don't actively collect these groups. I have Viviz in here, and I do think I want to look for cards from their newest comeback, but I have not yet. I have Tsuki in here, and I did pull one of her cards in the latest comeback. I have nmixx in here. I have Limelight / Maiden, but these cards are all from Limelight era. And yeah, boycott Maiden, please. If you don't know about the situation, definitely go read up on it. But yes, please boycott them, because the harassment is absolutely unexcusable. And yeah. Then we have New Jeans in here. And I also picked up and dropped G-Idol in this year. So these are just the cards that I kept. I really did want to keep collecting Yuki, but her cards are so expensive and I just did not have it in me to keep up with them. And then I do have some super random P1 Harmony cards in here just because I bought a bunch of albums for their sad song comeback. And so these were all of my pulls with some of the Hello 82 exclusives and then the album cards. Yes, they're in here just because I have no space otherwise. Then we are introducing a new 2-pocket binder this year. This is now where all of my random girl groups, where I collect a member, but I have cards from other members as well. That's where these go. So starting off, we have some Billy cards. For anyone that is not Haram or Tsuki, because Tsuki is in the 2-pocket binder and I collect Haram a bit more fully. And then these were some of my pulls that I kept from the new era. We have Le Seraphim in here, anyone that is not Cheon. G-Idol, all of the other member cards. Purple Kiss, anyone that is not Chin. And then we have Eunice, which I wanted to collect Alicia until I realized how young she was. And so these are some of the 3 cards that I kept, because she does have fantastic photo cards, but she is too young for me to feel comfortable collecting her. So yes, those are the cards that I kept. And that was this binder. And in this binder, we thankfully do still have a little bit of room to grow. So and then we will move on to my TNX binder. This one also used to have Gonuk and Sungan in it, and then no more space. So this has all of my Junhyeok cards, because that's who my bias is in TNX. And so I have a lot of his pobs and all of his album cards. Yeah. So this is debut era. This is Love or Die. Is this Love or Die or Do or Die? Love Never Dies. This is Love Never Dies and some pobs. And then we have, I forgot what this album is called. Oh, Boyhood, I think. Boyhood. And some bobs. This is from their first anniversary, I believe. These are broadcast cards. If you have any questions where cards are from, leave a timestamp in the comments and then I will reply to you with hopefully the right information. These are also all from the anniversary, and then these are 2 of the broadcasts for the Fuego single comeback that they had this year. That was literally the only thing that they did besides Road to Kingdom, which was a little bit upsetting, but I digress. Hopefully they will have a comeback this year. Now we will move on to my 4-pocket binders, and we will start with all of the ones that have boy groups in them. So this is my more miscellaneous A5 binder. Used to have Ganuk in here before I had way too many cards. I've also started making collages, so let me know how you feel about this one, because I honestly don't really know. I like it, but I don't know how much, you know? Like, I feel like I could have done better, but 17 with fucking 13 members, you have like 2 pictures in the photo book to choose from. So it's a bit difficult, but also don't look at these pages. They're just, I need to fill them, but I don't like the colors on these pages. Anyways, so my first collection here is cix, and they're having a comeback tomorrow at the day that I'm filming this, and I'm very excited. I know that all of his cards kind of look the same, but they're also so cute, so I'm very, very excited to keep collecting him. And I'm very, very happy with what I currently have. Then we have 17, and I collect Mingyu. I saw them at Lollapalooza last year, I keep forgetting, last year, and they were absolutely fantastic, and so I like bulk bought a bunch of his cards right after the concert, and then the boycott happened and I haven't bought anything since or streamed anything since, but I did expand on that collection quite a bit, and his cards are so cute. Especially this still is like one of my favorite photocards ever, and I pulled this majestic beauty. Yes, fantastic. Yes, so I think this one is a pop or something. It's not a regular album card as far as I know. This one as well, maybe. Honestly, I just bought whatever was like cheap. So here's my TNX Taehoon collection. Yeah, so these are all of his cards that I just randomly have and kept because he is my second bias. And we have Hanbin, Zero Base 1, who is my second bias in Zero Base 1, along with, okay, bias change, my main bias in the group is Ganuk, then it's like Hanbin / Jung / Matthew, and then everyone else. But Hanbin just has like chef's kiss photo cards, so I kept a few of his. And then we have the next Hanbin from Even, and my friend hosts a lot of Even Goes, and so every once in a while I get to like, you know, nab a few. Just some of the cutest. Also, please ignore my fingerprints in the corners, that's embarrassing. Anyways, then we have Boy Next Door View. Yes, I have a few of his cards here. I miss listening to their music, but the boycott. Then we have Jaeyoon from 8 Turn. They did absolutely marvelous on Road to Kingdom, so please watch their performances if you haven't yet. Also, these sticky notes mean that there's something like signed, or it's a Polaroid or something, so, and this is a signed card, so just for your knowledge. And yes, again, my friend hosts a lot of 8 Turn Goes, and I just get the cards because I can't resist, so. Then we have Seongan, very depressing to look at. I love his cards, and I miss him, but what the fuck happened? Yeah, that was a terrible, like, month. Yeah, not fun, but anyways, it's been done. It's still really fucking frustrating, but I don't think there's anything we can do to change it at this point. Then we have Kai. I'm so excited for him to leave the military. So excited. Then we have Jie-chan from DKZ. This is from his solo. And then we have some Woods cards. And then we have my ateez 2023, I think, Season's Greetings postcards. And then a Ganuk fan kit film strip. Okay, next we have my xikers, Sumin and Hyunwoo pop binder. This is now my miscellaneous ateez and miscellaneous xikers binder. Yeah, so starting off with ateez, I have downsized quite a bit from what I used to have, and so now I've kind of I've gone by layout and then just kept whatever looks good together. Yeah, so that is what this is. And this is Golden Hour Part 1. And then this Mingy is Golden Hour Part 2. These are all still Golden Hour Part 1. And then this is Golden Hour Part 2. These were my pulls for the exclusives. And then these are some merch cards. So this is one of the Christmas sets. This is a Pob that's double-sided. That's why I wanted to keep it here, from Golden Hour Part 1. And then this is a Wonderwall collab thing that they did. And then we get into xikers. So we have their debut era with some Pobs and a Minjae broadcast. And this is where it switches to how to play. Then we get into Trial and Error. All the ones with the borders, those are all broadcast cards. In case you are interested in knowing that, I don't know. This is from their Japanese debut, which is fantastic. Please, everyone, listen to Are You Serious? It is the perfect road trip song. It's like one of my most played songs from last year. It's so good. And then this is where we get into Watch Out. These are some album cards, and then these are Pobs that I kept. And that was it. And this is, as per usual, my super old cover from when I had literally only this binder. And then lastly, for the boys, we have my Sumin and Hyunwoo binder. This is not a signed photo card. I just had a bunch of leftovers of that card. And so I just doodled on it, and I just love the mustache. I think more idols should do sign like doodles with mustaches. Anyways, I'm still missing this Hyunwoo platform card. And then I've decided to make this a unit page, so whatever units I can find that both Sumin and Hyunwoo are in will go here. And then we go into how to play and the broadcasts. This is from their fan kit, I believe. Then we have Trial and Error with the broadcasts, and I don't think I'll ever find the Sumin, but you know. Pacific round 1, I believe. This is all for the Japanese debut, and I decided to mainly collect Sumin, and then I have 2 Hyunwoos. And then this is from their merch. I think that might be an anniversary merch, but I honestly am not sure. And then this is where we get into Watch Out, and I do have all of these album cards on the way. I decided to collect 1 set per outfit, so that's gonna be like 6 sets in total. And then I have the broadcasts and my ticket from last year's show, and then these 2 freebies that I got at some point. Here we now have the girlies, and this is my most miscellaneous girl group binder. And I made this cute little Billy cover because I had an extra album for this era. So starting off, we have Tribe in here. I did downsize her from my A4 binder into a A5 binder, and I am selling a few of the cards that I had, but I'm keeping most of them. I also hope that they'll have a comeback this year, because last year I think they literally only had also like a single album with 2 songs, which slapped, but too little music for my taste. Then we have Purple Kiss, and I do still need to get cards from their latest comeback. And we have Billy, and I kept these spaces free because I will be getting some of the earlier era cards. But yeah, this is what I have for her so far, but I do have a bunch of Pobs from the newest era on the way. And we have IVE. I'm very excited for their comeback, which is happening in like 2 weeks. Very excited to collect Yujin. The concept pictures have been looking beautiful. I've been using them to get back into sketching because they make fantastic reference images. Then we have Kepler, and I do have 2 Dion cards from their latest comeback on the way. Then we have nmixx. I don't think a lot of this has changed that much. I did get a bunch more nmixx photo cards. I think like I have a decently sized Pob collection now, even though I wasn't really planning on collecting her Pob wise, but it is what it is. I couldn't resist. Then we have Chaewon, and yeah, this collection hasn't grown much because boycott, so I have all the stuff that I already had. I did downsize her. I don't know if that was in the latest video already or not, but yeah, she's now in a A4 binder. Yes. And then we have a new edition from this year, which is Lusembo Golan. And I'm collecting 4 album cards per era. And then I have a bunch of pops as well. Then we have my twice / stayc binder. And I made this Talk That Talk Jihyo cover. And so we have, I don't think my twice collection has changed much at all, except for adding the new eras. But yeah, I will quickly flip through. I still disco. If you have watched any of my previous videos, you know that I had joined like full member claims for Nayeon, Jihyo, and I think Momo. And we just never heard from the manager ever. So I think I'll just stick to these 4 cards. Yeah. And then we have With Youth, and I do have this Nayeon on the way, and I also have this Momo on the way. And I do also have 8 cards for Strategy on the way. Well, then I decided to put Jihyo in this binder. Then we have stayc, which I am up to date, besides this one fucking teddy bear card that it just doesn't seem to exist. I don't know where to find it. It's been a struggle. Yeah. And then I only have 2 cards from Cheeky Icy Thing, because I don't know, I just liked these 2 and I wasn't like super motivated about collecting her for this era, but I'm more excited for the next era and I will look forward to those cards. And then I have a few pops. This one is a freebie, but she's so cute. I just kept her in here. And then I temporarily moved my Chu cards into here. They will not stay here permanently. It's just I don't have any space, but I still wanted to include these cards in this video. And also, if you're wondering where my Yena cards are, I still have them. I still want to store them. I just literally ran out of pages, sleeves, and space in this binder. So I have to buy a new binder, and then I will move Chu and Yena into that binder, and so you will see that hopefully in the coming weeks. The last A5 binder that we have is my miscellaneous weekly and CSR cards. So these are all the cards where I don't have OT7/6 sets. Yeah, so starting off with weekly, which if you don't know, weekly is my like alt group along with ateez and at this point also xikers. And then CSR is a collection that I picked up while weekly was on their year-long hiatus, because they have like similar-ish music and they just filled that gap in my heart. So yeah, this is Colorize. So this is their comeback in, I think, November or December of 2023. And then they had one singular comeback last year, and it was a summer comeback, and it slayed so hard. But IST, please give weekly 2 comebacks this year. That would be fantastic. And then these are all the pops that I picked up, which is quite a lot. I picked up a lot of pops this era because I missed them. So and then this is from when these 4 girls were on Queendom Puzzle. And then these are 3 of the light stick photocards. And then we move into CSR. This is the first era and a Polaroid that I won. Oh no, this is the second era and a Polaroid that I won. Also second era, this is third era. All of these I think are all from Delight. And then these are from Blue Hour. And I did win a fan call with Gummy. So this is my Gummy Polaroid, and she's very precious to me. But yeah, that is what I have in this binder, and you will see extensions of these collections in my A4 binders in a second. To start us off, I have my miscellaneous, well, it's not really miscellaneous, but my boy group A4 binder. And I did add some stickers recently. So these are some zb1 stickers, and then I have some old stickers from the collections that used to be in here on the outside. And then I have this qwer merch unicorn keychain. Also, if you hear loud noises in the background, like screaming, that is my brother gaming. So we all hate to see it, but it is what it is. Anyways, we will just ignore that. Starting off, we have ateez. These are only my OT8 sets that I have in here. So starting off this era, I think most people who collect ateez, if they like changed to collecting OT8, this is the set that did it for them, because it is just that iconic. So spin off the blanket set. And I also have this lucky draw card that I got that is so cute. I just keep it there. Then we have Outlaw. I chose this set to collect OT8, and then also this set. These are underrated in my opinion. These are like two of the best sets of the entire era. So that's why I chose them, obviously. Then we have Will, and I chose the blue album set to collect. And I also do have a POB set for this era. And then we have Golden Hour Part 1, and I had to collect this set because it's just so cute. So, yeah. And then for Golden Hour Part 2, I haven't decided yet on what I'm going to collect, but I think it might be a POB set again, just because the album cards haven't been my favorite since, honestly, since Outlaw. Like, Spin-Off and Outlaw were fantastic album photocard albums, and then since then Finn was still okay. Golden Hour Part 1 was very bland in my opinion. Golden Hour Part 2 is better, but still I don't know if I'll find a set that I want to collect OT8 for, but I'll double check and I'll let you know next time. Then we have NCT. For NCT, I collect Jaemin. For NCT Dream, I have downsized his collection because there was like a few cards that I just didn't really like, and he's also really difficult to collect, so I just kind of chose my favorites. I did find these two cards, and especially this one is so hard to find, but I found it for such a good price, and I am so happy. Like, I am done with early eras for Dream. Like, I'm so happy with what I have. Yeah, and then I kind of collect like 2 cards per era-ish. Candy, I collected everything, 'cause that's like my favorite era. ISTJ, I have 2, and then Dream Escape, I have 2, and then I'm still missing things for Dreamscape, which no one's selling album cards for Dreamscape. I don't know why, but I also made these fillers, and I love them, and they're so cute. Then this is my extras, POB / SMCU / Season's Greetings / merch card page. And then I have these 2 cards in the back here. And then I have Taeyong. I just amass Taeyong cards. Still in my mind, I don't officially collect him, but I just have so many of his cards. It's actually insane. I just keep buying them. I don't know what to say. So I have like basically almost all of his Shalala cards now, which I am very excited for because I love those cards. And then I also have, I think these 3 are POBs, and this is also, I think, a POB or merch card or whatever for Golden Hour, and then Golden Age. I mixed it up with ateez. Anyways, yeah, then we have Be There For Me with POBs, and then we get into Tap. I miss Taeyong. I love seeing random military clips from him every once in a while. They'll just pop up, and I cheer, and then we move on. Yeah, this whole page is all tap, and then we have some merch cards, and then I saw, well, you just saw a sneak peek, but I saw the Dream Show 3, I think, in Berlin, and Mark. So now I'm like low-key collecting him. I only buy what I love, you know, and what I can find for cheap. But I'm so excited. I've been listening to Fraxia. He pronounces it Prakti in the song, and it's spelled way different, so I'm just not gonna say the name, but the pre-release slays so hard. It's been my like most listened to song every week since it came out, and I'm so excited for his album. But yeah, these are the cards that I have so far. Then we have my xikers OT10 stuff in here. Junghoon is finally back. We cheered. We'll get a OT10 comeback this year, and I'm so excited. This is fan kits. And then we have the debut era. I'm still missing this Sin, but I'm not looking for it, so it is my fault. Then we have How to Play, all of the album cards. I have decided to no longer collect like all of their album cards for each member, because they're just doing too many. These are pop sets, by the way. This is Trial and Error. I do have it, you know, all complete for these eras. And then for Watch Out, I just only have this pop set. And then for Zero Base 1, I collect Ganuk. Yeah, I don't think this has changed much. I just have added Cinema Paradise, I believe, since the last time you saw this binder. I guess also Youth in the Shade. I guess that was also new in this binder. Anyways, these are the pops that I have for Youth in the Shade. Oh, no, for You Had Me at Hello. And then this is Cinema Paradise, so these are all the album cards and inclusions. And then we have a bunch of pops, because my friend and I hosted for basically everything this era. So I just have a whole lot of stuff. And that's not all. I still have a few that I need to store away. This is their season's greetings from the first year. So it must have been 2024, exactly. Then these are merch cards / Japanese cards. And then we have more merch cards. So yeah, that is all of that. Next, we will look at the KQ binder. This is my second boygroup A4 binder, but it only has ateez and xikers in it. So that is hence the KQ binder. But yeah, this is my Sun stuff, which also has not changed besides the addition of the new eras. Yeah, this is all still the same. I have completed Will finally. Then we have Golden Hour Part 1, and I am getting here the one card that I'm still missing. I have on the way. And then this is Golden Hour Part 2, and I have most of these on the way besides like the Hello 82 exclusive and I think the one Polka album card. Yes, but I got really lucky. I pulled all of these in my albums / digipacks. I'm so happy about the Sad Potato Sun. It was a fantastic pull in the Sun digipack. Beautiful, marvelous. Then these are my Sun Pobs. Again, these also have not changed. So I will just flip through quickly. Okay, and then these are Golden Hour Part 1, which I do think I am still missing 1 or 2, but they might have gotten lost in the mail. I really need to check up on those, but that would be really sad because it's one of the like close-up cards. So if that did get lost, then I will want to try and rebuy it. And then I have this one card for Golden Hour Part 2, but I do have a bunch on the way, so I will add in a page for that when those arrive to me. And then this is where the like merch section starts, and it also has some Japanese album cards as well. And then we get to xikers, and I collect Sumin and Hyunwoo. I used to collect everything, like equivalents for both members, but that quickly proved to be very expensive. So now I collect mainly Sumin, and then whenever there's a Hyunwoo that I see that I really love for cheap, I will also get that card as well. But yeah, so debut era, and then we get to how to play. And then we get to trial and error, and I finally have the cowboy exclusive that I was looking for a really long time. And then here we get to watch out. And then we have the same for Hyunwoo, so in the beginning these will all be kind of equivalent pages, and then after trial and error, that's when I kind of am being a bit more selective with his pobs. So here you can see I only have a few of the cards that I really loved for Hyunwoo. But yeah, that was this binder, alternative cover. But yeah, so we will move on to my girl group A4 binders. So here we have another new binder of 2024, pink binder. So this has girl groups in it that aren't weekly OT 7/6. So starting off, we have CSR, and I collect Duna. Well, I collect OT7, and then I collect Duna as well. So these are all of my OT7 sets. Debut era. This hasn't changed. I had already completed this, I think, in the last video that you've seen. These are my pop sets, and then we have Delight, the album inclusions, and the pobs. And for CSR, I collect 3 pobs every comeback. This is their latest comeback, Blue Hour, and I'm still missing a few of the album cards, and I do really want to get those, so if you ever find them, please let me know. I will want to buy them. I also have a few extras, like a few dupes, that I'd be willing to trade. And then this is the nmixx round 1 set, and this is the one that I applied for a fan call with, and I got in with Gummy, and then I got a signed card as well. And this is the offline set. And then I actually don't know what store this is, but this is the 3rd set that I chose because it's absolutely adorable. And then these are my Duna extra pobs back here. And then here is where Blue Hour starts. And then this is a Japanese card. And then we have Qwer, which, okay, the band name is QWER, but that's too hard to pronounce. And we love the queers here, so I call them Qwer. But I collect Chodan. And yeah, this is a new addition to the collection, and I also collect her so thoroughly, it's actually insane. I think she's like the most thorough collection that I have because I collect basically every single pob. So this is the debut era, and then we have the debut era pobs, which I do not have all of them for the debut era, but I have a lot of them. But they're just really expensive, so I am not set on finding those and paying that money for those. Then we have Manito, and I am still missing a few album cards, which is kind of embarrassing, but yeah, if you ever see the platform cards for Chodan, please let me know, because I am not finding them anywhere. And it's not that fun. But so yeah, please let me know. Yeah, this is the era that I really got into them, and I also applied for my first ever fan call with her for this set, and I won. And so this was the like winner photocard set that you got. So that was a crazy experience. Yeah, I do have this on the way. This page is complete. And then these two pobs I'm still looking for. And then this is Algorithm's Blossom. This was their latest era. And I did host group orders for this era. So if you are interested in collecting qwer for their next era, I will most likely be hosting, depending on my like uni stress and work stress at the time of their comeback. But I am currently planning on hosting for their next comeback. So yeah, these were the like album cards, and then these are all the pobs that I have on hand, but I still have a few on the way. And then I do also have quite a lot for all the other members. Yeah, and that's just back here in this section. So they just have really cute cards. I just can't get rid of them. Well, I could probably, but I just don't want to because they're too cute. And then a big change that I decided on like 2 weeks ago was to collect weekly Soan more fully, because she is like one of my old biases. So I made this little collage, and she's gonna be in this binder. This is a ugly ass brown. Please just ignore. But yeah, this is what I have so far, but I have like a letter with like 30 cards incoming, so yes. And then also for weekly, for the comeback that they had last year, I did also apply for a fan call with Soan, and I won, and she was so sweet, and I really want them to come to Europe because they did a US tour and it went really well. And now I need to see them in Europe. Please come to Europe. But yeah, this is this binder. And so the last one that we have to move on to is my weekly binder. So here's my big chonker of a weekly binder. I did make a Bliss collage because I had some extra albums. But yeah, I did make a lot of really good progress this year on my weekly collection. So it is like basically complete. So we have debut era and the one pop set that I decided to collect. Then we have We Can, which is complete besides these two pop cards. I do have this Soan on the way, so I'm only missing Jaehee. I have seen her around, but I hate buying like single cards. It never feels worth it to me, so I want to find a seller where I need like more than just one card. But I will get her this year. I am manifesting it. I will buy her. Because then we can archive this binder. But yeah, so this is Season's Greetings from probably 2022, I'm assuming. Oh, 2021, it literally just says there. And then we have We Play. And the pod set. And we have the benefit cards for their first anniversary merchandise. And we have Play Game Holiday, which fantastic era. The photocards are so stunning. And if you don't know, this is the era that I decided to collect OT7 weekly, because I bought the albums and I saw my pulls and I was like, how can I not collect all of these cards? So that is when this started. And we have the pop set that is finally complete. So I completed that this year. That was very exciting. Then we have Season's Greetings 2022. Then we have Play Game Awake. And for this is when I kind of started to not collect every single album card for each member, because they had like, I think 8 sets, and it's 2 per outfit, but the cards are really similar. So I just picked out my favorite one and I collected 1 set per outfit. So we have like these 2 for this album version, and the first press set. And then we have this one and this one for the white album version and the first press set. And then these are the platform cards and the pop set that I collected. And then this is when June left the group. And we have second anniversary photocard set. Then we have Season's Greetings 2023. I believe this must be 2023. And then this is where I start doing spreads because now there are only 6 members and I can't remember their username, but there's I think maybe Weekly Orbit, but I'll put in the username right here. But I watched their collection and they collect weekly really thoroughly, and I saw them do this type of layout for weekly, so I thought I would try it and I do really like it. So yeah, this is their Good Day fan song release that they did. And then this is where Colorize era starts. So we have the regular album cards here with the units. And then we have all the like limited QR cards. And then we have POBs. And I kind of went haywire buying the POBs for Colorize. I have so many because I was just so excited to like finally have them back and be more active. So yeah, I have a lot for this era, but they're all so cute. And then we have Season's Greetings 2024. Fan kit. This is the first fan kit. We have the photocards and then the Polaroids. And then we have Bliss. These are the regular album cards. And then we have the platform cards. And I don't know, I'm still unsure if I want to collect OT6 for these or if I just want to do top 4 or, you know, like 4 per version. I don't know yet, but I will see. I definitely want the Sewn equivalent though. And then we have the POBs that I chose for this era, so the Make Star sets. And then, yeah, if you want to know which stores these are from, let me know and I'll let you know. But these are the ones that I decided to collect. For this era, I don't know if this is going to be the set that I actually keep in here as the OT6 set, just because I've never seen Jihan, Zoa, or Jaehee's card for this set. So if you see it, please let me know, because I would love to buy them, but I might switch it to a different set instead. That's a bit easier to collect. But yeah, this is also a POB. Yeah. But this was my weekly collection. And then I do have like a little tiny itty bitty binder that I will just quickly flip through. So the last thing I have to show you, I've never shown on camera before, and please excuse the binder because it is nasty. It's just an old binder that I found that had 4 rings, but I like a few days ago decided to separate out all of my unit cards that don't fit well in my collections and then make them into their own little collection because I absolutely love unit cards. So I'm trying it out, seeing how I like it. So yeah, let me know your opinion on this, if it looks terrible or not. But yeah, I just love unit cards, so I thought this might be kind of cute. And these are just cards that I have gotten through albums or even as freebies or literally whatever, but I just wanted to keep them. And then I guess I'll also show you my bigger inclusions. I've never shown those. I'm not personally a big fan of big inclusions. I really like them, but I just never know how to store them, and I don't really like storing them with my photo cards. So they're just in here. I mainly have like weekly and ateez big inclusions because those are the 2 groups that I have most of the albums for. Yeah, so these are some of my weekly big inclusions. This, and these photos are from the first anniversary set that they did. And then we have Season's Greetings. We have Yujin postcard that I got from, and I think was an I've Mine album that I bought. Oh wait. Okay, here we go. Now you can see. This is also still Season's Greetings. Then we have qwer, we have xikers. These are some benefits to something. I honestly don't really know. We have more ateez. This is, I think, from a fan kit, I believe. And then these are just regular album inclusions. And we have xikers. These are also benefits. We have zb1, we have NCT. This is a winner benefit that I won a raffle for. And then I haven't added my polls for Golden Hour Part 2 yet, but I'll do that. And then these, I don't know if this is interesting at all, but these are the fillers that I used to have for my binders. So you can kind of see how those changed and how my collections changed as well. It's kind of fun to look at, I feel like. And then I have, yeah, just some more fillers that I made. I have this Le Seraphim postcard. Yeah, this Itsy postcard. And then these were from a pop-up event that I went to for xikers. And the same for ateez. And then we have some banners. So we have Dream Show 3, Itsy, even though I didn't go to the concert, we still got a banner because we were near the venue. And then we have Stacy, Billy, and then, yeah, this. Okay, I guess we will end it on this. I am really interested to hear your opinions on this because I don't really know how I feel about it. I think I like it, but I'm not sure. So please let me know what you think. Thank you so much for watching my video. I will try to be a bit more consistent with uploading. I have a batch incoming, so I'll have some more photocards to store. And hopefully when I rebuy supplies and I buy a new binder, I will be able to make a video and post it. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you all have a great rest of your week, or beginning of your week, whenever you're watching this, I don't know. But yeah, thank you all so much. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.